But did you know that you can build a relationship with these benevolent spirits?
So I've been on the property that I'm on now for about 6 years, and actually it'll be 7 in September. We're in the southeast of the U.S., so it's a pretty wooded area. There's a lot of trauma in the land. There's a lot of spirits here, elementals like crazy because we're at the foothill of the Appalachian Mountains. But the fairy population is insane, astronomical. I've never seen this many fairies showing up this regularly. Like, I have a fairy garden by my front porch. They have a house. They've got a crystal the size of like two basketballs put together. Like, I give them offerings all the time. Like, they're family. And it's weird because I felt that way before I found out that I was related to Boudica through her oldest daughter, who had kids by the local tribal chieftain that she married and the chief of the Tuatha De Danann. And then she made those two kids marry, and I come from that line. All of these people talking about, oh, fairies are scary, don't fuck with the fairies, they're gonna get you. And I've never, ever, ever related to that. I've never felt that way about them, and now I know why. So there's that. But then also, I have a lot of energy in these woods, and I've worked with the land and worked with the energy in the woods, specifically the water. And when I tell you, these woods don't want to let me go. My partner picks on me about going and walking with him because he's like, you got to stay close, because they will literally try to distract my little ADHD ass, and I'll be gone. He'll be like turning around going, where the fuck did she go? I don't know. I'll get home sometime, maybe in like 7 years. I don't know. The fairies fucking want my ass. Like, that's... Sorry. Knowing the energy of the land that you're on, or the home that you're in, or whatever it is, wherever you are, being able to tap into that energy and know whether it is benevolent or malignant, or if it's like just there, if it's an elemental, if it's whatever, like being able to identify those energies takes a lot of the fear of dealing with them away. So if you're interested in working with the energies of your home or around you or on your property, I would highly recommend learning about the different kinds of energies, the different kinds of spirits, the different kinds of beings that have been discussed throughout time across the entire globe. Do your due diligence, do your research before you try to tap in, because some of these will fuck with you if they have a chance. They will take every little opportunity to get inside that they can, and then they just wreak havoc, and it's hard to get them out. So do your research. Llewellyn's has some good books. There's the Encyclopedia of Spirits. I don't remember who does that one. There's a book on fairies by something Donnan. I forget her name. Shit, I'm gonna have to look it up. Anyhow, learn about your energy, learn about your spirits before you go playing with them, because they will play with you. One of the really cool results of this relationship is being able to say, hey, there's a big storm coming. Can you protect my property, protect my home, protect my family, protect my livestock, protect all of the things that make it possible for me to live my life the way that I do. And it works pretty well. Knock on wood, but it works pretty well. Like, they don't want anything to happen to the property either, so they're not going to let anything happen. And if I add my energy to it and give it a direction, and I do grid work, so, you know, when I first moved here, I was like, boop, 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 everything's fucking locked in. I just play on those grid lines, and I'm like, hey guys, we need to... And it's wonderful being able to interact with the energies and the spirits of the environment that you're in. Like, we can only see a little bitty, itty bitty bit of the world. And we think that we understand based off of what we see, smell, hear, feel, and all of these things. All of them are just nerve impulses that are translated by our brain. That's it. So the idea that there's not anything else out there except for things that cause a reaction in our nervous system is crazy to me. Like, I don't understand how big your ego has to be to think that the only thing that could possibly be true in the world, the only things that could possibly be true are the things that you can interact with and interact with repeatedly in the same way. Like, but I digress. Get to know the energies of the what's going on your property or where you live, the spirits where you live. Get to know what types of energies they are, and open up this let's open up this can of worms, because when we start interacting with them on a mass scale, like, I don't know if y'all saw that post about the big, like, white sage fire smoke in, I don't even know what state it was in. It was on the West Coast somewhere. And everybody was like, oh, it's gonna purge everything. No, it's not. I mean, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. That's not what I would call it. We have really got to get better connected to the earth again, because we are so removed that shit just... it only makes sense to us when we take the power out of it. That's when it gets spread. That's when it becomes popular. That's what Carl Jung said. And it's absolutely fucking true. And white sage is a really good example. Right? It didn't become popular until they took all of the ancestral knowledge and power out of it and packaged it up so anybody could get it at the store and say, oh, let me just smudge this area and make it clean. That's not what you're doing. Stop. Do some research.